Guys, welcome back to Unstoppable Vibes channel. My name is Elizabeth Bombua and welcome so much to another episode of parenting. So today guys, I want us to talk about something most single parents experience but they rarely talk about it. What do you tell your kid when they ask about the other parent? I mean the absent parent. You might be the mother, they might be asking about the dad. You might be the dad and they might be asking about the mom. Kids are kids and they have memories and they see things. They see, like my friend has both parents, mom and dad, but for me, I only have mom or dad only. And at some point, whether you like it or not, they might end up asking this question. Some parents are not even able to answer that question, maybe out of fear or maybe lack of the better word to use to explain to that kid. Most of the breakups, as you know, they are not easy. They are so hard, and you cannot even wish to talk about them or open up to anyone, even if it means that kid to tell them what happened. Sometimes it is hard. But let me tell you, as long as they are there, they were born, one time they'd ask you about the other parent directly or indirect. So, me, I have been a victim of that. My kid has asked me about his dad, and it was hard for me because of the age past. I looked at him and I was like, but you are too young for this, you know? That's why I'm saying some parents lack words to tell or to explain to their kids. This one is a bit personal, but it is what we need to talk about. For those of you who lack words of what they can tell their parents, today I'm here to talk about myself, my experience, and maybe it could help you. You can use the same strategy as the one I used to my kid, and maybe it will help you. If you want to tell your kid the truth, you will tell them. But sometimes it depends with the age. I have said, even if you broke up with the other partner in bad terms, it was so bad and they did you wrong. I think sometimes we don't need to tell our kids that at that earlier stage, because what you tell them right now, they will grow up thinking about that, having that mentality of like my dad did this to my mom, so my dad is not a good person. So it is good to prevent some things. When they grow up, maybe you will tell them the truth. At that tender age, you need to have your own minds, your own wisdom of knowing how you will talk to them. As I was saying, the first time my kid asked me that question, honestly, I broke down, I froze, I almost fainted because I was like, I normally hear of these questions, but for me, it has never happened. Now it has happened. What do I do? What do I tell them? You are still a kid, but I allowed the conversation. At the end of the day, if I don't answer them, if I don't tell them what happened, if I don't give them an answer, they will just live with that question in their mind and they will still ask you tomorrow or another day because you did not answer. You see the curiosity on the baby's face, and you are like, even if I ignore this question, the reality is the question will not go away. It will still remain in his brain. And so I had to come up with a way and an answer of giving to them. As a parent, you need to create a safe space for your kids. So sometimes give them time, talk to them, share some stories with them, and listen to what they are telling. And that's exactly what I did. So, what did I do? I tried to answer this baby in a wise way. I tried to be age appropriate because he's still a baby, and there are some things I don't want them to enter his mind at this age. So what did I tell him? I told him, your dad is not around right now, but that one has nothing to do with your life. You are loved, you are appreciated, and you are needed. You are wanted. I love you, I treasure you. I avoid blaming anyone in this situation, no matter what they did to me. I could not tell him because he's still young, and there are some things I don't want him to grow knowing at this age. Let him be a baby. As long as he's growing, one day maybe he will get to know the truth, as I have said. I knew the way I will speak about the other party might shape the kid as they grow up and might change how they feel about themselves. They might start feeling bad. Imagine telling your kid that your mom doesn't love you, that's why they are not with us here. it will change that baby, and they will be like, so my dad doesn't love me, so my mom doesn't love me. Sometimes it might even lower their self-esteem at that little age. So mind about what you are telling your kid about their father or the mother. Mind about what you are talking. Mind about what you are sharing with them about their other partner. It is so important because at some age you are like, this kid is only 5 years and they know my mom doesn't love me. My mom was not present for me. My mom did this and this to my dad, or my dad did this and that to my mom, and it will affect them. So, guys, you as a parent, if you are watching me, this is something serious and you need to take care of how you talk to your kid about the absent parent. Take your time, even if I know it is painful. It is not easy to bring up a kid alone, but don't bring that bitterness to that parenting. The more the bitterness, the more the toxicity you will add to this kid as they continue growing up. They are kids and let them be. As I told you, as they grow up, if God wishes one day, one time, you will tell them the truth, and maybe that time they will understand. But for now, let them be. After that, I have to remind my baby that he is so loved, is so special, it means a lot, and I am there for them. I will also hug him tightly and tell him that don't mind, and a family doesn't have to look like someone else. Because this kid, as I have told you, when they go out there, they see other kids maybe with both parents, and they are like, why is it not like this in my family? And those questions, one day, one time, they will tell you. That's why they will ask. That's why even my son was asking me about his dad, because he could see the friends with both parents, but in their home, it is just me and him. I had to tell him, I am your mom, I am your dad. I have to give you whatever I have. I have to do what I can do for you. And don't overthink because you are seeing your friend that they have both parents. It's okay, and we don't have to be the same as your friend's home. We are different from them. Again, if I have the opportunity, I will take them to the best places. I will take him for an out, good, have fun, and make sure he's mentally stable, he's mentally okay. This is just a kid. After I do this and this, it is easy for them to forget about that because sometimes they, whatever their other kids are doing, whatever they are being bought by their parents, for you as a single parent, probably you are capable of doing for them, even if you are single. So the kid, when they are growing up, they will not see that much difference, no matter the absence of the other parent, but being there for them as a single mom, doing the best for my son, giving him what he needs, and praying to God that I don't lack something to give them. It is it is my biggest achievement. It is my biggest joy. I feel so good when I am capable of doing everything good, doing some things that even people who are together as couples, they might be not even able to do that. I'm not being proud, but sometimes I feel good. I am able to do this. I am able to do that and this. So, as a single parent out there, you can relate to this. Some Can you imagine in that situation you are living in at now? Maybe you are living even in a single room, right? It is okay. But I'm sure you have a neighbor who is also married. They are both parents and they are living still in the same single room. What do they have that you don't have? Nothing. Let me tell you. And that's why I tell you, nobody should look down on you and they tell you that you are just a single mother. You are just a single dad. Nothing like that. You should respect each one. This person, you are just two in that house. She is alone in that house, or he is alone in that house. Don't compare them to you. We are two different people, but again, it is not pride, as I have said. It gives you that thing of that at least my kid is not feeling lonely, is not feeling like, now, is this the life we need to live? It is what it is at that moment. I am the parent, I am whom I am to you, and I am here to support you. I am here to appreciate you. I'm here to hold your hand. I'm here to be with you so long as God wishes. Reassurance is the key. I have also learned to protect my peace of mind. As I grow old, I have learned not to overshare about this situation. I don't have to keep on talking about this story each and every day, each and every time. Because the kid might ask you, that question today, you tell them. Again, after some time, they want to ask again. No. At some point, I'm also human. I might be feeling emotional, and same to him. He might also be feeling emotional as we share that story, because I understand also he feels the pain of not having him around. But again, he's still a kid, and I want him to grow as a kid. So even when I'm sharing that story, I'm just giving it as a dose, once once in a while, and in bits, not the whole of the story. And if I feel like I don't want to talk about it, I will not talk about it. I'll look for a way of telling him and brushing it off for that moment, because I have already talked about it. Sometimes they might want to hear if there is a difference between what you told them earlier and what you are telling them right now. What I have learned is that our kids are stronger than we would think. We might take them as kids, yes, because at the end of the day, no matter how big they become, they are still kids. They don't need perfection. They need consistency, love, and defense or safety. Even in a single parent home, you can do that. You can be enough, and you are enough already. And so that's how I handle my child asking about their absent parent. I know it is not easy, but above all, I show love as much as I can. And if you are a single parent going through the same, I just want you to know that you are not alone. You are trying, and you are doing the best. Raising that kid alone is not easy. It is not easy at all. Even if you have enough of the money, yes, but at some point there is that space for the absent parent that needs to be filled. But again, if it is not possible, we can't force things. What didn't work can never work. And what's meant to happen will always happen at its time, at the right moment. The reason to why I'm saying this, some of us parted and the other partner maybe moved on, but maybe for you it is hard to move on, but you still have that kid. It's okay. Give yourself time. Speak to yourself kindly. Don't push yourself. Don't allow anyone to push you at the wall and feel that they to tell you that you need to be married. You need to force the other partner to come into life. Once someone leaves your life, let them be. Don't beg them to come back. Don't beg anyone to stay in your life. I told you in the other video, sometimes we force things, especially relationships which were not meant to be, and as much we continue forcing them, it is the reason why we are still in the same position. We are stuck, we cannot move. Maybe that person is toxic, but again, you like that toxic in them, you like them around you. But let me tell you, if one day you decide to drop everything, or someone decides to leave your life, let them be. Maybe they were not meant to be with you. You were not meant to be with them. So, my dear single parents, take easy, take it a step at a time, and show your kids love no matter what. Make sure you are present, because the other partner is absent. Don't be a present absent parent. Just be present for that kid. Give them whatever you can give, whatever you can do to them. But again, never talk badly of the other partner. It is not good, it is not important at this time. Let your kid know what he's supposed to know, because at the end of the day they are kids, and don't toxicate them at a younger age. If you have experienced the same in your parenting journey as a single parent, your kid asking about the other parent who is absent, kindly comment down there. Tell us what you tell your kid when they ask about that. Do you just brush it off? Do you lack words? It is okay. Sometimes you can lack words because separations are just painful. But now I think you have a hint of what you can tell your kid. If this video has spoken to you, don't forget to give it a like, share, and most importantly, subscribe and join the Unstoppable family. Let's grow together. Let's support each other. Bye bye.